And two Angola. Now, my 3, 2, go. Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Z. Mumzee ain't here right now. She's still in the back. She's just serving. But yo, right now we're at Westwood Street, Must Side. Yeah, man. We're gonna just go inside, just check out the people, then see what they're doing. We're gonna be vlogging. Make sure you check us out. Stay tuned. Wow. Come, guys. Let's go. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, man. This is Westwood. It's a bit quiet right now, so ain't gotta be too loud. They're shouting and that. Right now, we're gonna go check out Mumsy. She's working. Let's check her out. And this is Angeli.
Oh, are you filming me? Hello, are you okay?
You wanna be in the film?
Yeah, go on then.
You sure?
Go on then.
I don't think she want to be in the film, guys.
Is this a film or is this a blog?
It's a blog.
Okay, yeah. Is this going on your socials?
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Right. Go for it.
We
But
can
you wanna
delete it
ask
now
me?
if you want.
No, it's fine. Hi.
Okay. All right. Do you want to introduce yourself and just say what you do?
Yes, my name is Angeli Sweeney, Community and Finance Director of the African Pot Project, and today we have on Sunday dinners part 3.
That's sick, man. That's sick. Any words of wisdom? Any advice that you want to give to the youth?
I've always got words of wisdom for the youth. Live your life.
Uh,
Be happy, be safe, be confident, take risks, but be safe with it and take every opportunity that you can. And don't disrespect your elders because they're really, really there to look out for you and support you. That's it.
Definitely, straight up. Well, thank you, Angeli. Really appreciate it.
Bye.
Yeah, yeah. So that was one person there. Hey. Wow. Wow. How is it?
I'm
Yeah.
just skanking crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say I come westward
Yeah.
to mash up the thing.
Yeah.
Kemoy come, I say we move and I been. I said the tune, it end like sin cat. Kemoy come, I say we jiggle and I bring. Hey,
Alright, it's your boy Z and the man himself.
Kemoy B.
Yeah, so we're here right now.
Z, Kemoy B.
Yeah, man, it rhymes, it rhymes. You see that? Didn't see how slick that was. But yeah, man, what we here for? Do you want to explain? Or?
Yeah, so I mean, obviously got invited by Mumzee, Shah, and it's nice to come down and see this. I have seen the flyer a few times in the past, but I've never been, so it's nice to officially come today. And it was nice. I think it's nice to come in and hear the conversations. It's good to hear people because there's a lot of people that spoke today that thought, wow, I didn't know that you went through that, or I didn't know that you did that. So I think it's really nice that we've got people that we can connect with that now I know what they do. I can go, you know what? Come and do a talk for us at Powerhouse. So it's good. It's always good about the networking just to know what people do and we can get involved.
Yeah, it's always good to come together as a community and spread awareness and understand that obviously everyone ain't going through the same thing that you're going through, and understand that everyone has their own emotions, and you can talk to someone. There's always someone there to talk to. But yeah. So do you want to introduce what you do? And
Wow. Yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot. So I'll keep it short and brief to the main things. So I work in a school, one, and then I do youth work in Moss Side and wherever needs me. And I DJ. I love DJing, love music. I think I said it on my Twitter this morning that DJing's like my happy place. Like if I'm not DJing, energy, doing that sort of stuff, like I don't know where I would be in terms of happiness. So I feel like music is what I love doing. But yeah, I do a lot of different things, but it's really good and I love it and I enjoy it. And if I didn't, I wouldn't be doing it. But every time, I just get gas for doing what I do.
that's amazing, Kemoy. Serious. Now, you want to give a word of wisdom to the younger generation? Just
You know what's right? I'm going to be honest and say the younger generation worry me a lot in terms of aspirations, and I feel like it's something we're working on. We will work on, and we will connect with the younger generation. But I just want them to do well. I want the younger generation to do very well. When I say the younger generation worry me, I mean it in a sense of I feel like back in the day, young people, was very easy to come and approach and ask for advice, support, guidance, and wanting great things. Whereas I feel like this generation, yeah, with social media, TikTok is kind of ruining a lot of lives at the moment, and I feel like I just want young people to be open like they used to be and open up about things that they need so we can guide and support them. But stay strong, young people. Keep being the best version of yourself and you will achieve and do great things. It's always positive and wanting young people to do the best that they can because we've done it. You know, we're in positions where we've done this, been through the education system, been to uni, been so many places, and now it's about the young people's journey to being successful in what they do now. And whatever we can do to guide and support, we will.
You know what? I just want to say thank you, Kemoy, for coming on right now, supporting MGTY. You know, and really,
Thank you for saying that as well. And just big up to MGTY and the work that they do. I have to say it's inspiring, but also it's really good to see an organisation just doing a lot for the community. Even just being there, serving the food, the podcasts.
shout out to Mumzee.
Yeah, Mumsy knows already because I tell her all the time. But big up Sharp, big up you, Soraya. It's good to see somebody like you as well being a role model, doing your barbering, doing MGTY, as well as doing a million and one things. Party hyping up the place, party crew, party starter. So you know, there's a lot going on, but it's good to see MGTY, other youth groups, really trying to heal communities and really show them that there's so much that they can get involved in.
That's definite. That's for true, man. For true. But listen, that was your man,
Kemoy B.
and your boy Z. So stay tuned for the next interview. Bro, yo guys, it's your boy Z, and I'm here with
Alexa.
Alexa. So we're here right now in the Must Side, Westwood, and I just want to ask what you doing here today, really?
Okay, so I am Alexa. I am a member of TAP, an executive. Can I start again? I am an executive at TAP. I am the health lead. I'm also a business owner. My business is massage and holistic therapist. And today we're here at Westwood Street for a community event. We've been putting on these dinners now for the past several months where we invite the community out to come and have dinner with us and just really trying to make that community connection again because what we realize is that as members of the older generation were passing on a lot of those traditions and a lot of those community ties like Sunday dinner around at grandma's house, they were starting to die off. And so just to try and bring that back a little bit more, we're putting these events on just to encourage people just to connect with each other and to stay connected because it's important.
And that's what I love as well, because then you know what it's like when you go to grandma's house, all the
Yeah,
cousins are there, the whole family are there. So it's like a community. I see the kids playing and just having fun, and it's nice. It's a
Exactly.
nice thing.
Yeah.
Serious. Um, so what is it you do in terms of like your occupation and stuff like that? So
Okay.
you own a business.
Yes.
So
My business, I've got two actually. My business is Halo Holistic Therapist. So I specialize in different massage treatments. I help people to connect to themselves and to ground themselves and to find their balance again because what happens is because we're living such busy, hectic lives, especially over in the West, we're on that hamster wheel trying to chase the paper, trying to make money, trying to do this, trying to do that. And we forget to take care of ourselves because we're so busy either looking after families, family members, children, kids, whatever the case may be. We're just so busy that we don't take time out for ourselves. So my business is massage and holistic therapist. I also have a skincare range called Ocean's Kitchen, natural skincare as well. So it's all about looking after yourself and self-care is quite a big thing at the moment. Everyone's like self-care, 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 but it's not just a phase. This is phase one, according to Stormzy. But it's important. It's really spiritual health, emotional health. All of these things are so important to our overall well-being, and I'm trying to spotlight on that and say, come to me. I can help you.
as we spoke about here, it's a lot to deal with. It's like males' mental health, women's mental
Yeah.
health, even the children's their mental
Yeah.
health. Like right now, it's skyrocketed.
Yes.
And as a kid, I never experienced nothing like that. Even though I'm still in this generation as a kid, because Snapchat and all of that wasn't really a big thing till I
Yeah,
touched
yeah.
like 14, 13. But I'm seeing these these young 13-year-olds having mental breakdowns and going through different emotions, and I'm thinking, how? Like, is it
Yeah.
really possible?
Yeah.
It's true because like we were saying here today, there are lots of different triggers that can, set somebody's mental health off on a negative spiral. So it's important to look at that within every generation, see what those triggers are, how we can reduce that, and how we can bring better mental health to everybody.
Definitely,
hmm
definitely. I just want you to give out some advice, some words of wisdom to the younger generation.
Okay. Um, Find your passion and pursue that is what I would say, because if it's something that you love doing, it's not like a job, it's not like a chore, it's not like, oh God, the alarm's gone off at 8 o'clock, now I've got to get up and go and do this. If you find something that you're passionate about, then pursue that and the money will come. Do you know what I mean? It will. Um, Find somebody who you trust, who you can talk to, and who you can share your concerns with, because especially with a lot of young men, they find it hard to open up and they don't know who to open up to. But it could be a family member, it might even be a community worker, a mentor. Find somebody that you know that you can talk to. If anything, if you're feeling low, if you're feeling sad, if you're feeling happy, whatever the case may be, it's really, really important to find either a person or a group of people that you know that you can go to and speak to and express yourself to. Yeah, because mental health's a big thing, especially with young generations, like what you were saying. Like when I was a kid, all these disorders and ADHD and all. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't so big, but it is now because we've got things like social media and kids are being able to be attacked in a different way, like cyberbullying. Do you know what I mean? All these things were a thing back in the day, but they are now. So if you can find somebody who you can trust and who you can talk to, it's really important.
Even like therapy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I feel like there needs to be more campaigns where it's like promoting free therapy, because
hmm
obviously everyone wants that therapy, but then again it's like it's expensive, it's this and that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
Unless you're in school, you can't really get it for free and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's a lot, even for the older generation who can't afford it. You know what I mean?
hmm
There should be like free therapy sessions and things like that,
Yeah.
just to help the communities, all
Yeah.
different types, Mustside, within Middleton,
Absolutely.
Mars, Platinum, you know what I mean? All of these
Yeah.
places
Yeah.
in Manchester and just the UK in general, to be honest.
Absolutely.
Obviously, for now, we'll stay in Manchester. But UK, but yeah, so I just want to say thank you so much for joining that
And I just want to say
MGT.
thank you and your cameraman there for what it is that you're doing, because I see you doing bits out here on social media and you're really in the community helping to make that change. So thank you.
Big up to
Yeah.
Tenny in the back, little shout out. But yeah, so it's your boy Z,
Alexa.
and we'll see you in the next interview. Gah! Yo, boys, it's your boy. Yo, guys, boys, guys, girls, and guys. Everyone, just everyone in it. Everyone in it. Yo, right now, we're here with,
T-Star.
also known as,
T-Star.
I like to call him Tenny YT. I can't lie, I just love to call him Tenny YT. But yeah, man, Tenny YT, this guy is doing, oh, sorry, T Star, because you prefer that one, innit?
What do you know? I mean, I don't mind Tenny in it, but Tenny YT just kind of gone for the moment, and that's all.
Okay, T Star.
Mm.
He's a star, that's right.
hmm
But he's been doing the videography and photography for us right now, so big up you, man. Right, now I just want you to introduce yourself.
So obviously, my name is Tenny. I have a photography and videography business. Obviously, I do TikTok here and there as well. I used to have a YouTube channel, and I've done a lot in it. I've done a lot. So yeah, just right now, currently not doing too much, and I'm just doing photography and videography, and yeah, that's all really.
Yeah? Okay. So right now we're at Great Western. Well, sorry, Westwood. I keep saying Great Western. I always get the mix.
Westwood Street.
Westwood Street,
Westwood
innit?
Street.
Yeah, Westwood. We're in the west side now. We're in south side, but at Westwood. Anyway. Alright, cool, cool. Right. So, how do you think it's going right now?
What do you mean?
Inside Westwood. You like it?
I mean, like it's common. They're just talking about whatever they're talking about. I'm not really in there. And I'm in the kitchen, so I'm not really listening too tough to
But
what
the
they're
cause
saying.
is
But
good though.
it seems like the cause is good and everything's going good right now. So yeah, I like it. I like
Giving back to the community always, man. Shout out to Tap Project.
it. Love
But
that. Love that.
listen, I just want you to give the words wisdom to the young generation. Just let them know, always stay focused, whatever. So
I just want to say that I feel like um a lot of young people these days should try to stay out of drama and also like find something you love doing. Because I feel like there's a lot of men out here that are like scared to do something because they feel like they'll get judged for it. But bro, honestly, girls, boys, try anything you want. If you like it, then carry on. Cause you never know, that could make you very happy, and it could lead you to somewhere in life that you never thought you would get to. So literally, just go out there, do anything you want. Don't care what anyone says, and keep grinding, pushing, and yeah, man, that's all I have to say. Really.
Yeah, man. So definitely, that was your boy Tenny YT.
Yeah, man.
We're here,
Nah, not
T
Kenny
Star.
YT.
Sorry, Tenny slash T Star. Your boy Z. Now out. Yo, guys, it's your boy Z, and I'm here with.
JB. Hi.
Okay. So JV, what do you do?
So basically, my background is youth and community work. I work with young people in care and also do some work with probation.
Okay. Sick. How's that going? How's that going so far?
Well, I love working with care leavers and providing that support for them when they're leaving care because when they're in care, they get everything. And then when they get to the age of 18, they're on their own. So it's just nice. My job is to find mentors who will stay with them for 2 years to help them get through that process of transition from being in care to being on their own.
And I feel like, do you feel like places like this could help bring us together more with the community and people that are in care and stuff like that?
I'm all for community events. I've been doing youth and community work for over 40 years now. And for me, it's all about, it's not one individual thing, it's about bringing the families together. It's about bringing the community together. If you can build a family, you then can build a community. If you haven't got families, you don't have a community. So it's about just whatever your grandparents used to do or your great grandparents, bring it back. It worked. Don't build anything new. Just work on those old principles. And I think we've forgotten them sometimes. So this here is fantastic.
And considering it's in the community in my side, it's like my side is very it's big on community, you know what I mean? So everyone knows each other, everyone's familiar with that person, so it's easier to bring everyone together.
Absolutely.
So what do you really think about this though? So do you like it? Like what do you
Well, we did something similar to this at Christmas, Christmas 2021, and it was the Black Christmas, we were calling it. And we had a big Christmas dinner, and families just came from all over. It was great. Otis was there with his family. It was really, really nice. And when I was younger, my mum and her generation, we all used to meet at Carmel Road, and it was the same thing. Christmas would be one family would roast a turkey, another family would do chicken, another family would do potatoes, but everyone got together, so you got to know everyone in your community. Do you know what I mean? So, and I know a lot of them people still now because I was a kid. I know them still now in old age from the Christmas parties.
Okay, nah, that's sick for real, for real. It always helps us like come together as one. I like it. I love it so much. I just want you to give words of wisdom, some advice to the younger generation for them growing up. How to stay consistent in the work that they do, in their occupation, stay focused on their grind. You know what I mean? Just a bit of advice.
How long have we got? Right. Okay, so for young people, one of the things that I always say to all of my children, this is my daily mantra, my daily prayer for them, is work for yourself. Find something that you love and turn that into your profession. And people along the way will make you think you can't do that. You've got to have a 9 to 5. You've got to. Not true. You can work for yourself. Find something you enjoy and turn it into your business. Wake up every day with gratitude. Don't think about the negative. We're all going to go through things in life, yeah, but turn it around into a positive. So instead of saying, I'm broke, I've got no money, at this moment in time, I've not got the money that I need, but I'm going to get it. Turn it around into something positive. Talk to each other. Have that communication. Put your mobile phone down sometimes. Too many times you go in a room, young people around us and older people, everyone's on the phone. Talk to each other, learn to communicate, because I believe that a lot of the problems that we're having, we don't know how to talk anymore. We can't have a discussion, we can't have a debate, everyone just learn to talk to. Yeah, absolutely. Follow your dreams and don't let anybody take you off track. Don't let anyone tell you can't do it, and don't listen to a person who ain't doing what you want to do. How can someone tell you don't do that, but they're not doing anything? Go find the people who are doing what you want to do and hang around them. If you are the most intelligent person in your group, you're in the wrong group.
Serious, that it's the truth, man. Honestly, I always tell my friends that, always try and make sure you stay focused, keep going no matter what, and always try and find something that you can do in order to start making money for yourself. You know what I mean?
It's the key. And even if you have to do a little bit of their work, make sure you're building, because you got to think about it. You're building somebody's dream. If I've got a dream to turn this centre into the biggest thing in the world, and then I come and call you in, and somebody else saying it's my dream, you might still be getting but it's my dream. What is your dream? So while you're building my dream and I'm living happy, you're grinding for me. So grind for yourself and build your own dream, and that way the next generation coming under you, you can say, come, got a job for you. That's how other communities do it. They know that I used to say to my kids, don't follow what your friends are doing in class, because little Johnny and little whoever, they might have an uncle who's got a shop. So when they leave school, if they don't get no qualifications or whatever, they can go to Uncle Johnny and go in his business. And who are we going to? So we need to make sure we've got businesses that we can turn around and say, come, 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 come. And then so it goes on. Break the cycle.
I love the way you explain that as well, because I never thought of it like that. Because I just thought, well, just do it yourself, but you briefly give a brief explanation on how it could work out. But yeah, it's your boy Z again.
JB.
And thank you for joining this interview with MGTY. I really appreciate it. We're gonna see you soon, and
Keep up the good work.
definitely thank you. You too as well. Make sure you stay tuned for the next interview. Yo, guys. Yo, guys, it's your boy Z, and I'm here with.
Elizabeth Cameron.
Cheers! We're here right now. So, Elizabeth, what were you doing here today?
Well, actually, I was just helping out in the kitchen. I was helping serve food. I was keeping everybody well nourished and liberated, because they did have a little touch of Jamaican rum cocktail in there.
You know what I'm saying? Lick a bit, just a little bit. But yeah, so what do you do?
So I'm a equality, diversity, and inclusion lead for One Manchester.
Wow, that's a lot. That's good.
Yeah, it's a housing organisation, social housing, a lot of the housing stock around here. So I really feel like I'm in the heart of their community at the moment, and the people who come to us. So I really want to do that connection.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. What do you think of events like these?
Well, I just think they're so important. You know, I grew up on events like this. So we used to come to the West Indian Club at Carmore Road. And there was one also, I think in Cheetham Hill back in the day. And, you know, my parents used to get me involved. We used to go as a family. I mean, there was 8 of us, so there was a lot of us. But we all had different groups that we used to be in. And that, for me, really, when I think about it, was my first entrance into performing and things like that. You know, I mean, I was up on a stage by 3 years old, you know, doing my first solo piece.
3 years old. That's a young age.
So it invites you to do a whole load of different things. You know, when you come like this to the community, you feel safe. You're with families, you're with your aunties and your relatives that you see every day. Yeah.
I was speaking about it with someone else before, that it's just like it's nice because the woman, she said that it's like, you see how you on Sundays you'll go to your grandma's house,
Oh, yeah.
and then it's just like your whole family there, your cousins, your aunties, your uncles, and it's just the nice cooked food and stuff like that. It's nice to come together as one, speak, chill. You know what I mean? It's always the best thing. But
Definitely. And for you, it was grandma. So for me, it would be my mother, because you see, we had no other generations. So when we started that, when they started that, that was the system that you then came into when you remember the grandmother, because really, we were the first to do it. Yeah. So yeah, it was
crazy,
major.
man. That's true. That's so true.
Yeah.
Because I grew up with my grandma being the mother of the household. You know what I'm saying? She was the one who brought us all together, brought us the food. She was the one who did everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I wanna ask you to give words of wisdom to the younger generation and give them advice, kind of help them. You know what I'm saying? Just explain what they're doing right, explain what they're doing wrong. You know what I mean?
Well, the first thing I want to do is reflect on what you just said there, and it's with some sadness that I think that why did that change? And I think for my generation certainly it was harder for us to give the time to um, be able to be with families. You know, we were still working, Sunday working came in. So, you know, really it was very much a 7 day a week sort of moment, you know, so we didn't have the time. But I think what I've seen about what's done here, it showed us we can make that time. And it's what you choose to do with that time. That's the important thing. And it is a choice. And we need to push for that choice. We need to push for that time with our kids, with our families, with the elderly or advancing. I'm quite senior now. She's got COVID actually today, and I'm really worried about her. So it just lets us know. And you know, we're 4 times more likely to die from COVID than the wider population. So it is a real worry. We've seen so many of our elders go in this pandemic. So what I want to give to the younger ones is today I could have stood on my platform as the chair of GM's Race Equality Panel. I could have come and done a good speech about how to get involved with services and how to tell the police what we need to change and how to tell service providers what they need to do that's different. But what I did instead was roll my sleeves up and help serve the food, and I've just been cleaning the tables and putting the tables down, proper youth work style, as I gave so many years to. And it just lets me know that's what they did. So I think that's what we have to realise. It's not somebody else's job to bring the community together. It's ours. If we all take that personal responsibility, I've seen you doing it. You were joining in with me. So it's young and old. I'm looking for the old ones, but young and young, young and young. No, but it takes all of us, and I really mean that. It's not somebody else's thing to do. Social action, when we go out there, we learn about it now. It's impressed on us, isn't it?
Definitely.
Volunteering hours. But how much do you put into your own community?
Right.
When's the last time you went and saw somebody from the community who wasn't like a cool and had the latest designer stuff, you know? Did you take them round some food? Yeah, you know, so what do you do in the community? How are you helping it to survive? How are you helping build
You
it?
see someone struggling, like just help them out, give them a, even
All
if
of
you don't,
that.
you don't even have to give them a change.
All
If
of
you don't
that.
have the money, you can just, speak to them, ask them if they're okay, speak to people. You know what I mean? It's all
Exactly.
about coming together as one and really trying to grow together.
You said it beautifully. And that's the example actually that you follow. That's not the taught example. It didn't come from somebody standing on the stage. That came from just watching people around you. You all reflect on that in your own way. What did we see our elders do? Well, you know, that's what we saw. So if you're going to see people who don't seem to care, who you know put on the cap and you know the heads down sort of thing, and they let everybody else do it. That's why our communities are dwindling. That's why they aren't as strong as they are, as well strong as they once was. And we've looked at other communities grow, while certainly the Caribbean community has seemed to dwindle and just go almost into nothingness. And that to me, when I saw every single shop, and I think I've heard somebody say it today on Moss Lane East, was Jamaican owned. It's like that's a big change for me. So I want to get some of that back. I want to build that community spirit that says that, yeah, really, it did take a village to bring up a child, but those people, those aunties, those shop owners, the you know, you saw your local bus driver here, you saw the person who, you know, served at the local shop, you know, they were your community, and that's what we need to build. That's who we need to see in this room. And so what they're doing here with TAP projects and CARN coming together to do that, that's Caribbean African Health Network, it's just fantastic what they're doing, because they're going to give us the opportunity to do that. And national lotteries, actually, because they are funding it as well. So, you know, all kudos to them, because we need that support, and then we must do the rest.
Definitely, definitely. I just want to say thank you so much for you joining our little interview, having a little interview with us. Yeah, it's your boy Z, and it's
Elizabeth Cameron.
yeah, yeah. Now stay tuned. Make sure you stay live, stay active on our Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. Yeah, and watch out for all these interviews coming out soon. Bow. Gah. Yo, guys. So that's it for the. Yo, guys. That's it. It's your boy Z MGTY. Those are a few interviews for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you wait till the next time, man. It's gonna be lit. I swear to God. Next show, next venue. We ain't gonna tell you yet, but just know there's big things coming. Yeah. Boom.
No stress, no enemy. That boy used to be a friend of me.